Are we ready? We are about to review all the gadgets. Alright, let's go.
Hello fellow brawlers, I'm KairosTime and it
Is it loud
time
enough?
to Brawl. Now for this
Turn
sneak
up a
peek, we are going to be covering gadgets. Gadgets are a new ability coming to every single brawler in Brawl Stars. Once a brawler reaches level 7, you'll be able to buy gadgets with gold or unlock them from boxes for free.
Okay,
They're
pretty good.
easier to unlock from boxes than star powers, but that does not mean that they are not as strong. Once a brawler has their gadget unlocked, a green gadget button will
Easier to unlock. Is he going to tell us the percentage? Because star powers, I think they're just over 1% now. They're like 1.2 or something, but it's still not a lot.
appear under the attack and super joysticks. You activate your gadget by tapping.
Wait, what?
They're easier to unlock from boxes
Watch
than
this.
star powers, but that does not mean that they are not as strong. Once a brawler has their gadget unlocked, a green gadget button
Why can we see the range of the turret?
will appear under the attack and super joysticks. You
Okay.
activate your gadget by tapping on that button.
It's gonna get a lot of getting used to, because like you just like know where the super button is when you're playing. With this, it's gonna take a bit of while to get used to where that gadget button is, so you can get your reactions.
Some gadgets, you can actually see what the range is by pressing on that button and holding it down.
So like
if
super.
your finger is on the gadget button and you don't want to activate it, you can actually slide your finger off of it before taking your finger off of the screen to disarm that gadget.
Okay, so it's not like supers. With supers, you need to hold the super, move there, and then move back to the super. With this one, you're just moving off because you don't aim gadgets then, I'm guessing you just don't aim gadgets at all.
Currently, each gadget may only be used 3 times per match, and they all have a 5-second cooldown before you can use them again. You cannot use the gadget while holding the Brawl Ball, and many gadgets have a minimum range between you and the target for you to actually activate them. For example, El Primo cannot activate his gadget unless an enemy is within 2 tiles of him. And
Okay.
8-Bit can't activate his gadget
Unless
unless
his
he's
turret's
within 12 tiles of his turret. Any damage dealt from gadgets will not go towards charging a brawler's super. In this video, I'm going to
Wow,
show you
okay.
every brawler's gadget.
That's a weird one. Any damage dealt will not charge a super. Wait, what video is this? It's the KairosTime. We just released a video. We're reviewing it on stream together. Let me know what your opinions on.
Starting with the common brawlers.
Chat, try not to put comment on the video ahead of where we are at, just because it'll ruin it a bit.
Ending with the legendary brawlers, so make sure you don't miss a single second because there is a lot of information in here. I'm going to be doing more sneak peeks for this update, including complete breakdowns on Jackie and this little guy right here. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on that notification bell.
From the leaks, we think that brawler is called Sprout. Obviously, like Sprout is sprouting out of him, like this plant, but
Also, you
we
guys
don't know
do not
yet
miss it.
officially.
And if you guys use code Kairos in the Brawl Stars shop, it would go a long 33
Code
gadgets to
Darren
cover.
1904.
Actually, like, take time to make videos like this one. We've got
Bruh.
33 gadgets to cover, so let's go ahead and get into it. Shelly's gadget is fast forward. Shelly dashes 3 tiles in the direction that
So like a mortis dash, but for Shelly.
you are pointing the movement joystick at. This will allow her to run away
That's
or
gonna
get
be
close.
strong, bro. If you think 3 tiles, you might not think it's a lot, but like in Brawl, like the distance between like the enemy's cover and your cover is like 3 tiles.
To the enemy brawler so she can blast them in the face.
It's kind of
So you gotta be careful
strong.
about aiming at walls because they will cut your dash distance short, and this includes when you're aiming slightly toward a wall but you're actually walking fine along it. Nita's gadget is Bear Paws. Nita's bear slams the ground, stunning enemies for around 1 second. Now it reaches 2 2/3 tiles, so Bruce does have to be close to an enemy brawler, but that's actually all
1 second. When I heard 1 second, I didn't think that was gonna be too long. It seems longer than I think, but I don't know. 1 second's a lot though, because like your team can get a lot of damage in 1 second if all 3 of you are there. Obviously, if it's just a Nita, 1 second it's not gonna do much. It depends a lot on like, and also if you can get multiple enemies stunned and like there's a Jessie nearby, bro, that's easy value. That's easy value.
all that he's gonna need in order to deal serious damage. Colt's gadget is Speed Loader. Colt instantly reloads 2 ammo, saving him over 4 seconds of reloading time. This will allow Colt to have insane damage potential over a sustained period of time. Bull's gadget is T-Bone Injector. Bull instantly heals 1.5.
Wait, what was Colt's?
Bull's gadget. This will allow Colt to have insane damage potential over a sustained
Just
period
basic,
of time.
basically.
Bull's
I don't know.
gadget-
I I can see it being good if you can hit your shots. It's not going to make Colt broken.
Is T-Bone Injector. Bull instantly heals 1.5 thousand health. When added on top of his current health, it's like Bull almost has as much health as El Primo. Jesse's gadget is Spark.
I don't know, yo, chat. What do you think of that Bull one? That one doesn't seem too broken, but it can save him in situations.
Plug. Jesse's turret sends out a shockwave that slows down enemies that get too close for 3 seconds. It has a range of 3 2/3 tiles, and this will make it impossible for enemies to dodge shots from her turret while they are being slowed. And this.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty like strong, because right now, if someone puts the turret down, you can still dodge them, but I don't know. That's going to be depending on like what brawler you are.
Rocket laces. Brock fires a blast at the ground that blasts him into the air and deals 500 damage to nearby enemies.
That's good. That's a creative one. I do like that. It's obviously it's like Dino Jump, but it's for Brock. I don't know. It's creative.
He will jump 4 tiles in the direction that he's moving, and he can use it to jump over walls as well. Plus, the blast will actually push enemies back, which will help him escape a close encounter. Dynamite's gadget.
The thing is, I can't see that Brock one being OP, but it looks like quite a fun one.
Is Fidget Spinner. Dynamite spins like
Fidget Spinner, bruh. You have to be messing with me. Dynamite attack. I thought we left them in like 2018, bro. Dynamite attacks a large area around him for 700
like a
damage.
madman and throws 20 sticks of dynamite that each Fidget Spinner. Dynamite spins like a madman and throws 20.
If you watch the pattern, it starts off close and it goes further out. I think it's going to be quite easy to dodge them, especially if you're competitive and you learn the pattern. Let's watch it one more time. But
Dynamite's
I think it'll be quite easy to dodge that, in my opinion.
Fidget Spinner. Dynamite spins like a madman and throws 20 sticks
I
of
don't know
dynamite
though.
that each
It will be strong, I feel. I don't know. We'll have to just see.
deals 700 damage. Nobody's going to get hit by all the projectiles, but that is 14,000 potential damage. The attack has a maximum range of 9 tiles, but Dynamite cannot move or do anything else while he uses his
I don't know. That doesn't look
ability,
that
which
strong
does
to
make
me.
him vulnerable. Bo's gadget is Super Totem. Bo drops a totem pole with
This is the one we saw, and like, yeah, the leaks did say this is what it was. Bo places a totem that
1,000 health that recharges friendly brawlers' supers, including his own. It takes 19 seconds for it to completely charge a super from 0, and it charges all of the brawlers' supers at the same rate. Tick's gadget is
Wait, so how much does one totem do?
Drops a totem pole with 1,000 health that recharges friendly brawlers.
One totem does a third, and you have to be standing next to the totem? I don't know, bro. If you're all taking cover like behind a wall at the start, or in gem grab, I can see it being useful in gem grab, but I don't know. 1/3 isn't a lot, and you only get 3 of them, so you get 1 super. It doesn't seem that strong.
Supers, including his own. It takes 19 seconds for it to completely charge a super from 0, and it charges all.
Wait, and totem does not disappear until it is destroyed. Oh, okay.
All of the brawlers.
Oh, wow. Okay, that might be quite strong then in gem grab.
Tick dashes forward 3 tiles, leaving a mine on the ground that deals 700 damage. It is backup mine. Tick dashes forward 3 tiles, leaving a mine on the ground that deals 700.
Why just 1 mine? I don't understand. 1 mine is so weak. 700 damage, bro. That's not gonna hurt anyone, bro. Why not like 3?
Damage.
I don't know where the thought process was,
but I'm pretty sure he's going to be using it primarily to run away instead of for offense. 8-Bit's gadget is Cheat Cartridge. 8-Bit instantly teleports to his turret, which is then destroyed. Now this ability works even if the turret is low on health, which can allow him to escape or even land a surprise attack. Em's gadget is Friend Zoner. Ems pushes all
Friend Zoner, bruh.
enemies back and deals 500 damage to them. As the 3 1/3
Okay,
tile radius,
that looks like
and a
jeans.
push range of 3 tiles, making it much easier.
That would be good because obviously, like with Ems, like she's weak when people are close. So if you're able to push them back, that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be strong in certain situations. If you're competitive, like in a match, you might only get caught off guard like 2-3 times. So like, I feel like it'll be quite strong.
With a brawler who gets too close. El Primo's gadget is Super.
Imagine like going for a shot and then just pushing them out of the way, bro. I feel like these gadgets are gonna shake up the whole game. Like, they're going to shake up the whole game. Competitive as you know it is going to be shaken up.
Flex Supplement. El Primo throws a single nearby enemy over his shoulders, and he can even throw them over walls. He can only grab brawlers within 2 tiles, and he always throws them 6 tiles from where the enemy was.
Why, though? I don't understand why. I guess, like, the rest of your team can help you kill? I don't know. It's creative. I do like it's creative.
Is Sticky Syrup Mixer. Barley drops a sticky mess that slows down all enemies that touch it. It also deals 100 damage up to 3 times and a slow...
He only throws it down on top of him. Because, yeah, you can't aim gadgets. That's kind of weak in my opinion. Like, with Barley, you don't want to be close up anyway.
Syrup for
that boss is too thick. Yeah, did you see it, bro? He didn't get thrown at all.
Even throw them over walls. He can only grab brawlers and he always throws... It has a short range, just longer than 2 tiles, but it does affect brawlers behind walls. Poco's gadget is Tuning Fork. Poco and close by allies heal 500 health per second for 5 seconds, which is 2,500 health healed. The ability only has a 2 2/3 tile radius, but similar to how Max's super works, after the ability is activated, teammates will still heal, even if they're not next to Poco. Rosa's gadget is Grow Light. Rosa instantly grows a 3x3 section of bushes where she is standing.
That's great. I do like this one.
Bushes, making it easier for her to ambush.
I do like this one, and paired with the star power that heals Rosa in bushes, it's gonna be pretty cool in my opinion.
Or even to just heal with
and
her
useful
plant life star power. Rico's gadget.
But like, if you put a bush in the middle of nowhere, people aren't gonna know you're in that bush. Like maybe.
It is multi-ball launcher. Rico shoots out 2 waves of 8 bullets around him that bounce off walls and can hit multiple targets.
Kind of like spikes. I can't see it doing a lot of damage unless there's a lot of walls nearby. Yeah, I don't know.
The bullet deals 640 damage with each projectile.
It doesn't look like it's gonna do that much damage.
Cut in half to 320 damage for the second wave of bullets. Each bullet can only deal damage to the same target once, but they can deal damage to multiple targets. The total potential damage against a boss bot who has a large hitbox radius is 7,680 damage, but the most damage I've seen it do against a regular sized target is 2,880 damage. Daryl's gadget is Recoiling Rotator.
Yo, the new Daryl, bro. The remodel.
Daryl spins in a circle, unloading 15 shots that each deal 700 damage.
That's kind of good because obviously with Daryl you want to get in close, and if you push 3 people and use it, you can get a lot of value.
Against a boss bot, he can deal up to 10.5 thousand damage, but the most I've ever seen.
Bro, these gadgets are going to be broken on heist, bro. Did they not think like these gadgets are just going to be broken on heist?
Against a boss bot, he can
on the safe or on the Ike on Siege maybe
deal up to 10.5 thousand damage, but the most I've ever seen it deal against a regular sized target is 2.8 thousand damage. It has a total range of 8 tiles, but Daryl cannot move or attack while he's using the ability. Penny's gadget is Pocket Detonator. Penny detonates her cannon, knocking enemies back and dealing 1.5.
This gadget is going to be better paired with the star power that when the mortar is destroyed, it shoots 4 shots. But yeah, then balls of fire. But it's still going to be good in situations where like you want to get rid of walls.
They're within 2 tiles of it. The explosion also breaks walls, so you have to be careful about using it on your side of the map. And it does also activate her last blast star power if that's the one that she's using. Carl's gadget is Heat Ejector. Carl leaves a trail of burning rocks behind him that deal 300 damage per second.
I can't see it being that strong.
Targets can get damaged by multiple fires, allowing the damage to stack up pretty quickly.
Yeah, but no one's gonna stand still in the fires.
Be activated while Carl is supering,
and it's only 300 damage per second. I can't see that being that strong. In my opinion.
We're talking over 14,000 damage in the right situation against this boss.
Oh, and heist again, you know.
Piper shoots out 4 small projectiles that each deal 400 damage and have a range of
the
just over 6 tiles. Be careful not to attack while it's being used, or it will actually interrupt this ability and decrease the damage. Pam's gadget is Pulse Modulator. Pam's turret will emit a healing pulse that will heal her and any teammates that are within range of her healing turret for 1,200
It's not that much in my opinion.
Active noise cancelling. Frank becomes immune to stuns, slows, and knockbacks for 2.5 seconds, which allows him to attack or use his super without getting interrupted.
What about, is that pulls as well? Stuns, slows, and knockbacks. What about Jean's pulls? I don't know about Jean's pull. Bro, you... so apart from Jean's pull, from what I can think of, like in my head, and Tara's, he's just going to be able to walk up to the walls, walk up to your face and just super on you, bro.
For 2.5 seconds, which allows him to attack or use his super
Wow.
without getting interrupted.
Wow.
B's gadget is Vitamin Booster. BB heals 600 health per second for 4 seconds for a total of 2.4 thousand health. Enemies are going to have to eat through 8.3 thousand health to get rid of BB, and when paired with her batting stance star
600
power,
health, 4
it's
seconds.
almost like enemies have to deal
It's
more
kind of
than
a basic one, I don't know.
10,000 damage to take her out. B's gadget is Honey Molasses. B drops a beehive with 1000 health that splashes honey and slows enemies that touch it. It has the 3-tile radius and it can slow from behind walls.
That's pretty good. Obviously it's got a turret there though, so like they can just destroy the base. But if you use it behind a wall, I can see it doing good.
Remain in place until it gets destroyed, or if B places down another beehive. Mortis's gadget is Combo Spinner. Mortis attacks in a circle around him, dealing 1.3 thousand damage to all enemies within a 2 2/3 tile
1.3k,
radius.
it's not a ton, but it's just like an extra attack. I can see it being useful, but I can't see it being too OP.
This is going to allow Mortis to burst down 20 of the 35 brawlers without having to reload a single shot. Terra's gadget is Psychic Enhancer. Terra and her teammates will be able to see all enemies for 5 seconds.
What? Yo! You can just see the whole map. That's interesting. That is interesting. I think that's good because Tara has an eye on her forehead, so it kind of makes sense. That's well thought out. That's creative. I don't know though. I don't know how useful it's gonna be. Volume up, yo. It's already on max pretty much.
Sure. Terra and her teammates will be able to see all enemies for 5 seconds. Now this includes enemies hidden in a bush and invisible brawlers
Turret does not disappear. Wait, what?
like Leon or Sandy. This ability does not have infinite range though.
Wait,
If an
she
enemy
can see Leon
isn't
and
on the
Sandy or
screen for Terra. Seconds. Now this includes enemies hidden in a bush and invisible brawlers like
Wow.
Leon or Sandy.
That's
this
cool.
ability does not have infinite range though. If an enemy isn't on the screen for Terra, then they will remain hidden for Terra's team.
Okay, so
Jean's
that's
gadget
been
is Lamp Blowout. Jean heals for
We saw
1000
this.
health and pushes away all enemies close to Jean, just like Emz's gadget pushes enemies back. Max's gadget is all enemies close to Jean, just like Emz's gadget.
It just seems like a weaker version of Emz's. Emz's heals. No, Emz's does damage. His heals. I don't know.
Pushes enemies back.
It's kind of
Max's
good
gadget
actually.
is Phase
No, but practically
Shifter.
the same.
Max dashes forward 3 tiles just like Shelly does with her gadget, but she also becomes immune to all damage while
What? So it's like Shelly's, but she's immune. So, what? Yo, that's crazy.
she's dashing. Mr. P's gadget is Service Bell. The current porter on the field gets a 1000 health buff and 150 damage.
That drone is thick. That drone is thick, bro. It looks like a. Anyone go to the cinemas and watch Incredible, and then you like at the start there was like a teaser bit with like some dumpling story. I don't know if that's just me in the UK, but when I went to watch Incredibles 2, that's what it reminds me of, like the dumpling, bro. This man's like some big dumpling.
And 150 damage buff. If a porter is damaged when his gadget is activated, it instantly.
That's the normal one. That's the normal one. And that's a fucking what? It's like triple the size.
Damage buff. If a porter is damaged when his gadget is activated, it instantly heals it from all damage, which you can then use to surprise your enemies. Spike's gadget is Popping Pincushion. Spike sends out 3 waves of 10 spikes, but the first wave actually sends out 2 sets of spikes.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that OP. It might come in clutch, like if someone's low HP and you really want to hit them. But yeah, I don't.
It's almost like
not gonna be that
4
OP.
waves of spikes coming at your enemies. Each spike
Maybe on heist again, but
deals
I don't know.
520
They're gonna have to fix that heist. I don't know. They're gonna have to do something about that. I feel like.
damage, and each projectile can only deal damage to a single target once. The total potential damage to a boss bot or a heist safe is 20.8.
Bro, anyone know how much HP the heist safe has? I think it's like 40k off the top of my head. So you're telling me he's gonna be able to take out half the 45k? 45k is it? Okay, so he's gonna basically be able to take out half the HP of the heist safe. And then plus his 3 shots as well. 70%, bro.
1,000 damage.
They're gonna have
the
to
most
fix
I've ever
that.
seen it do against a regular sized target is 6.2 thousand damage. Crow's gadget is Defense Booster. Crow gets a shield with 60% damage reduction for 3 seconds.
Nah,
He
see
can
it being
activate
useful
this
for
right
Crow.
after supering on an enemy so that they have to deal 5,376 damage if they really want to take him out. Leon's gadget is Clone Projector.
Bro, this one's
Leon
insane.
creates a clone that looks exactly like him. Its health is actually an illusion, and in reality it only has 1 HP.
Yo, that's insane. It's like the new like Fortnite. They added like hologram things in there as well. But bro, that's insane. It literally looks exactly like him as well. What happens if Leon goes invis? Bro, if you're in a bush, you send out the clone, you go invis, they're gonna be so confused.
Meaning that this clone will disappear when it gets attacked by anything. It will chase down enemies and make them think that you're coming after them, but it doesn't actually attack. If you use this ability while Leon is invisible, it just appears out of nowhere and it clearly looks like a clone. So make sure that you use it when you're
Does
out
he
of
attack?
sight and
He
then
doesn't
go
attack, I
invisible
think
to
so.
get maximum value. Sandy's gadget is Sleep Stimulator. Sandy falls asleep for 2 seconds and fully heals to max HP after he wakes.
What? Full HP, bro. Full HP, 2 seconds. Ugh. Thing is, in the middle of a fight, 2 seconds is quite long. Like if you're in the middle of a fight, but wow.
Up. He cannot move while he's asleep, and he can get killed before he wakes up, so you have to be careful where you use this. And there you guys have it, all 33 gadgets coming to Brawl Stars in the next update. Of course, we're going to be getting some gadgets for the 2 new brawlers as well, so make sure you guys stick around for a video.
Yo, chat, what did you think? Yo, chat, what are your opinions on that?
Go ahead, jot that thing down to the floor. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going on, that's why they call me no ignore. But you could call me Norte. In the 911, pull off in a port.